Hello.
Hi,
Hi, good morning. Hi, Sudhir. How are you?
good morning. Good morning. I am good. What about you?
I'm doing very well. How is your day going by?
Day is going good.
Okay, everything according to plan? Any
Yes, of
surprises
course.
along the way?
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's nice. Is there any important task or any interesting activity that you're eager to finish today?
Yes, of course. I am trying to finish my day-to-day work. Uh,
Uh-huh.
Before this, after this session, I will just start my working.
Okay. What do you work as?
So before I start this session, I will just give my intro.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
as, you, as you know, I am Sudhir Shukla.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I am completed my post graduation in finance and accounts.
Mm-hmm.
I have total 9+ work experience in finance
Okay.
and accounts domain,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I am from Ahmedabad.
Oh, nice.
And right now, I joined the Clapingo to improve my
Mhm.
communication skill
Communication
because
skills.
yes, in certain level, I need some fluency in English. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
I joined because if I need to grow in my career, so I have to uh, fluency in English. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
joined the Clapingo.
Hmm. Okay, all right. That's wonderful. I hope we'll be able to help you achieve your goal and help you to build your confidence, right? So, in
Yes.
English, more than the vocabulary, grammar part, confidence plays a very important role. Confidence and fluency, like the speed with which you think and talk, right? It should happen simultaneously. So, fluency and confidence are extremely crucial. If you have these two things, vocabulary and grammar can be taken care of step by step, right?
Right. And
Mhm.
I'm not aware about you. So if it is good, so you can just give some quick
Sure.
intro.
All right. So my name is Megha. I am an IELTS trainer. I'm also working part time on Clapingo, and I'm currently living in Bangalore.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Okay. So that is one brief introduction of mine. Is there anything else you want to know?
No, I don't want to know. Just I share my just experience which are the facing in clapping group. I'm lacking in past tenses and some vocabulary. So
Okay. What are you
one
doing to solve it?
nothing much, but just finish the task and the trainer give me
Hmm.
some feedback. So
Hmm.
I will repeat to watch this video and
Hmm.
improve and trying to improve that.
Okay. So one small thing I would like to tell you, whatever feedback that you get, right? So imagine it's past tenses. So after the session, in your entire day, if you find at least 30 minutes, try to research about that particular topic in which you are making mistakes. Okay. Learn
Okay.
about that topic and make your own sample sentences. Only then improvement is possible. All right. Otherwise, what is going to happen? Every session, every trainer is going to give you some amount of feedback, right? So if we are not working on that feedback, then the mistakes will not go. So we have to actively work towards solving the issues. All right. So
All
in
right.
the
Sure.
entire day, even if you find 30 minutes, try to educate yourself on that particular topic. Make your own sample sentences for that particular topic so that you remember it for a longer time.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So practice is key here. We have to practice a lot. Okay. So this is
Okay.
the key to achieving perfection or improvement in anything in life. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started then. What do you think about more, Sudhir? Do you think about the past, present, or future?
Uh, can you just elaborate? I didn't get any. Means
What do you think about? Sometimes we overthink about certain situations, right? Some people
okay.
worry about the future, some people worry about the past, and some people worry about the present. So, what do you think about more? Do you think about the past things that have happened in your life? Do you get caught up in the current things that are happening in your life, or do you worry about the future?
I learned from my past, and I living in my present, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
just if I get some planning, so I plan to for the my future. So
Okay, so you plan.
uh,
Hmm.
for past, present, and future, I can't
Mm-hmm.
deny it. It is all
Hmm.
the simultaneously we can work together.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're working on everything simultaneously. All right. Do you ever
Yes.
worry about something? Do you get anxious or nervous about something that is going to happen in the future?
Not future, but current situation is the Indian stock market is falling down. So I am
Oh,
worrying about.
you're worrying about that?
Not for me, but the for a new investor,
Hmm.
which was come in 20 after pre-COVID,
Sorry, which what?
which the new investor they are just coming in last 1.5 year. They are just coming and they are right now the market is
Mhm.
falling down and they are just create the
Mhm.
panic situation.
Okay, okay.
Because
They
I
are
am not
creating.
worrying about for me because I'm long term investor. I'm in market
Mhm.
at least when I uh,
Mhm.
in my younger means I can say when I in my college time I have just started investment journey.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I have learned a lot of the cycle upping and
Mhm.
down.
Mhm.
But new investor they are just coming in, they are just creating their wealth
Mhm.
and right now in few months the market is
Mhm.
going down, so that's why they take
Mhm.
depression. And so I'm not worrying about me, but definitely my
You're
colleagues,
worrying
my
about other
friends,
people.
yes, of course.
Okay, all right. So from where did you learn so much about, the stock market? Of course, theoretical knowledge. Okay, whenever we are learning a new skill, right? What is more important, the theoretical knowledge or the practical knowledge? What is
I think
more crucial?
both the knowledge are required
Mm-hmm.
because first we need to learn the basic things.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have 100 rupees and you just go and start the trading or investment, so I think so it is not work. So first you
Mm-hmm.
have to understand what is the market, what is the equity.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to learn, and then after you can start the practical things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So theory and practical both are important according to you. All right. Some people find it very difficult to remember what they've learned, right? Especially in school. There might have been some subjects where we read about it theoretically, but we forget about it when there is a test or an exam. Unfortunately, it just slips out of our mind. So why do you think this happens? Do we really forget it, or is it the nervousness and anxiety of that test environment that makes us forget it?
Yes, of course, but I can say if we can just start uh,
Mm-hmm.
preparing for the visualization or giving the
Yeah.
visualization training, so it
Mm-hmm.
will capture in our subsequent in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe sometimes people don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
We can saw the movie and we know the few dialogues and few uh, means graphics uh,
Mm-hmm.
pictures. So I
Yeah.
think so we need to just improve our education policy also.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
Yes.
we need to go to practical also because all the time theory will be just boring.
True. All the time theory is extremely boring. And you use some word, right? Sub something. I couldn't hear that clearly. Can you please repeat it? In what mind?
Subsequent mind,
No, it's actually subconscious mind.
subconscious,
Subconscious. Yes. Okay.
subconscious.
Yes, it is subconscious. Conscious, unconscious, like that. Conscious is we know everything that is happening around us. We're so aware, right? Right now, you and me, we both are very conscious, right?
Okay,
Unconscious is when we're sleeping, we don't know anything that's happening around. Subconscious is in between. Okay, subconscious
okay.
lies in between. Okay, so that's what subconscious is. All right. Okay, so if you had a time machine that could take you that could take you into any timeline, okay, or any time zone, so would you like to go to the past and change it, or would you like to go to the future and explore it?
Uh, Definitely, this is the very critical question you have asked me. So I have
Okay.
to think about, but definitely I can't go to change the past
Mm-hmm.
because I can't touch the God means God. I don't remember the word, but you
Mm-hmm.
can understand. We can't just hit the God making policy. We just try to
Hmm.
go in future. Okay, and we will
Okay.
check. how the we
Hmm.
can help to the people, and
Hmm.
which are the actually needed, because
Hmm.
in our society,
Hmm.
uh, the I have seen the lack of the awareness, lot of the lack of awareness,
Lack of awareness, yes. Hmm.
lack of awareness. So
Hmm.
we just go to and inform them, and lots
Hmm.
of the corruption in our country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So because the poor man is go to or really hard poor, and rich man is always go to
Hmm.
up down,
Yeah.
up in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ups and downs. Yeah.
ups and downs. So we need to
Mm-hmm.
just fill this type of discrimination.
Hmm.
So we can use
Okay,
in that
superiority.
manner.
That is what you're saying. Rich people have superiority. That is the word
Yes,
you're looking for.
yes.
Superiority. Okay,
Superiority.
superiority. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nice.
So I can try to fill this type of gap.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, fine. Noble thought. It's a very noble thought that you're thinking of, right? And the word
Because
that you
for
were looking
me,
for.
and my family, I think so. I done enough at the
Hmm.
age of 30.
Hmm.
But for a lot of the surrounding my society, surrounding my people,
Hmm.
they are struggling. They don't have the knowledge
Yeah.
how they earn the money, how they
Hmm.
learn the money, and how to educate their
Hmm.
child,
Hmm.
and lots of the issue. Okay, so as an individual, I in
Hmm.
you remember, I think so, maybe you are not remember, but I
Hmm.
have one thought regarding of Swami Vivekanand. uh,
Okay.
Swami Vivekanand told, so sorry, so not Swami Vivekanand, but his teacher, Ramakrishna Paramhans.
Mm-hmm.
Every educated people in
Yes.
India, they have the rights. Means if anyone is if anyone child is sleep without the food, so
Yeah.
all the educated people, they are
Hmm.
responsible for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Okay.
so. I think so. Not every time government responsibility. We have the
Hmm.
responsibility.
Hmm.
We give this opportunity to groom ourselves. So why they
Hmm.
don't have? We
Hmm.
can try
Okay.
to improve their skill set also.
Yes. So a
We
lot
can
of
help.
good organizations are there also these days. A lot of NGOs, a lot of charitable organizations, volunteers. But yes, I do agree that we need more of it. We need it on a larger scale. So yes,
Right.
absolutely. And one thing I want to tell you that earlier when you were talking, you said something now about I don't know that particular word, but I hope you get it. When you're talking about God's plan, it's actually God's will. I cannot go against God's will.
Yep.
WILL. I think that is the one you were looking for.
Yes, of course. Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. All right. So just a small recommendation, Sudhir. If vocabulary is a challenge, see, in Clapingo you get that session materials, right? So in that you have some amazing vocabulary presented to you in each session. So just as a
Okay.
pre-class activity, even if you don't go through the questions of the day, it's fine. The questions you don't have to practice. Let it be a spontaneous conversation like now. That's good. But without fail, you can go through that vocabulary list. Even today, you have around 20 different words. I think 20 or 15 different words that are there. Okay. So what these words are, it's not something very fancy. These are simple words which can be used in a regular conversation. So a small recommendation to you would be that try to read about these words and try to get a basic idea of what it is and deliberately use them in your conversation. Okay. Turn your answers in such a way that you manage to incorporate these words. So that way you will remember it for a long time because you've used it. So application always is more important than memorization, right? So just you can try this small activity because you've paid for all these resources. I want you to get the best out of it. Okay.
Yes, right. Sure.
All right. Yeah. Okay. And if you go to the future, okay, you want to be noble, you want to include, do a lot of charity. Have you ever indulged in charity? Have you ever tied up with any NGOs before? Because you seem very passionate about it.
Yes, of course.
You
Uh,
have? I thought so. Yes. When was this and which organ? What was the cause that you supported?
okay, you have asked me, so I will just give the name.
Yeah.
In my childhood, I
Hmm.
have joined the RSS.
Oh, that's really nice. A lot of like my grandfather and my uncle, we they grew up in Mangalore, Udupi side, right? So
It's
even they had volunteered, they had done a lot of work that time. They had helped a lot of people and all that. So even I have a few family members who had worked there.
okay.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's good to hear.
Yes, yes. It's good to meet you too. We have this common thread. Okay. So in the future, do you see yourself maybe starting a charity organization, or do you wish to do it single-handedly, like a one-man army?
No, no, not one man army without the
Mhm.
everyone, because everyone should contribute their time, or maybe time or knowledge in their society. Every time
Yes.
we don't need to money to
Yeah.
improve anyone. If
Yes.
we can educate them, so definitely the person will definitely
Mhm.
grow their self himself. So one
100%.
thing I want to know, I want to clear here. If I think so, you have just shared me, so I will just take screenshot, because after this
Yes.
call,
Yes, there's
after
one
this
minute
call,
left. Yes, there was an issue in the tenses. Okay, I did see an issue in the tenses. For example, people which was come in last year when you were talking about the investor, whenever you're referring to people, right, the pronoun that you will use is who, not which. Okay,
okay,
people who have come in the last year, who have come. All right, this is one thing, and they are create the panic situation. No, they are creating a panic situation. Whenever it is are, you will use it in the ing format. Just remember this small rule, okay?
okay,
And it does not work. Whenever you're talking about something that you think will not work in the future, you will use the tense will, will. It will not work, okay? So just refer to this one article after the session. It covers all the tenses, Sudhir, in a very, very simple manner. So for 1 week, you just focus on the present tenses, perfect it, next past tense, next future tense. All right. It has sample sentences also, so you can refer to it and make your own sentences as well. Definitely, it will help you. Just give 30 minutes to this, and you can see the improvement. Okay.
sure,
All right. It was wonderful interacting with you. I couldn't. I thought time literally flew today when I was talking with you. I hope we can have another conversation again and have a nice day.
sure, sure. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Good day.